like truck, stop playing hack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Head bang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, it's our main event between the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And this is Savion Williams on the return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set! So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Packers.
Fight,
first down.
Drill green.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Love
line.
now on first and 10. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19. Outside. Whoa. Rob it.
Stroud in the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. Continuing to move past the 45. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Got it.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Eat old blue. Let's go now. Black, blue, 32. Check, huh?
Now Love on the play fake. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Wide open, downfield, got it! And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is McManus to kick this away. No to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Stroud off the play fake. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans trim the lead to 1. Tank Dell the touchdown.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie things up at 14. A tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, yellow, 22.
From the pistol, here's Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, break.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
White. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Here we go, let's go. Level. 18, that's it.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's cut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Lead old blue. Back, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready. Smash. Red. Cut.
They are going for this. It's Love. This is good. Down the sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
Ready. Break.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once more, it's Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. That last first interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Strad to throw on first down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Back now, pressure coming. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and will bring up third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here we go.
A pitch here to Chubb. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Play fake, it's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Love now off the play action. He put everything he had into this one. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers reduce the lead to just 4. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having this. That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Noel to return this. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
They go play action with Stroud. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip a cap. They played that ball better than he could.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Escapes the pocket. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Look the hot, look the hot. Out, it's out, it's out, it's out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
On the quick. Flash.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's a 23-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Plaster, 33. Yellow. Green jack. Set.
Play action. Love. Receive isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Set, ready, sit, yellow, 22, hut.
They're going to go. It's Love. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Love with it on first down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Throwing again. Love. Escapes out to the left. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers face a 4-point deficit. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 28. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight end.
Off to the races, middle of the field. And they take this in for the score. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Drill, here we go. Here.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 18-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Kraft has it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's cut.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Jacobs goes up and over for the touchdown. The Packers reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead 2. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
First down, Stroud. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18. What's up?
From the gun, Marks gets it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
It's mixed in on second down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Third and long for him here. Collins there to grab it. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
19. What's up? 19 Texas.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And they get this down to the 28. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
All right. Right. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out the middle, it's Marks. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Red, cycle. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Love. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making a one-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for two. Buys time, rolling right. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that two-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Here's Smith on the return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. New set of downs for him from the 31. Stroud to throw on first down. Throw left side, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Throwing from the gun here. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense to the line fast. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So now they have third and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
On the quick, right?
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. Misconnects with Schultz. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This one from 42 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll double their lead to 6. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Running in the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. He's at midfield. The 30. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Wow, that return stopped really at what seemed to be the last possible moment, Brock. I think most of us thought it was going to be 2 on the board going the other way.
Such a phenomenal defensive effort. Nearly a 4-point swing thanks to his work both with the pick and then the return. I'll tell you what, he can't wait to get back out there and get in coverage again.
Get a pick, that'll count, right?
Exactly. Get one that sticks on the stat sheet. Try returning for 6 instead of 2.
Ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's cut.
Here's Love. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
On the ball.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
6. Mega. 6.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down, Houston.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the right. Zone. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stroud off of play action. Forced out to his right. Dumping it off here to Mixon. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's escorted out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, my casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Getting out to his left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans hold an 11-point advantage. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Love now on 1st and 10. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Goes to the hurry up here.
Anderson. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
52 yards.
10 cycles.
That's good. For our Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
1st down throw, here's Love. Sends this to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Miles Bryant.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense up to the line fast. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They go play action with Stroud. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud again. Throw fine in his back. Mixon. He'll muster a little down to the 30. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will line up for the
Kick the running back in motion. Throwing again. It's Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
57. Packers 57.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Love.
6-yard line.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's sure.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Love out of the shotgun. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
A pickup of 13 on the play. It's 3rd down and long.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down, Houston.
Here we go. Let's go.
The tight end in motion now.
18. What's up? Good.
Stroud off the play fake. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun, Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! And the Packers have some new life in the fourth!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 13 at the 41-yard line.
Love from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Working quickly here.
His 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
Throw here, third down. Caught at the 20-yard line. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Let's go now. Need old blue. Yellow. Fuse. Yellow. Ready?
There's Love to throw. He's got it at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Ready.
Love now to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers jumped in front now by 5.
72. Texans 67.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Noel to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First down, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
That's another Texans first down.
First down throw by Stroud. Hits his running back. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Again, Stroud.
At the 21-yard line.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
Packers 72. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for our Packers.
Love now on 1st and 10. Puts everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers jump in front late. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
Set up for the
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10
Here he is to throw.
at the 35-yard line.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game.
Stroud's pass.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. 22 needle. Pause red. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
33. Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set. Check black ultra. Cut.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Texans, 1st down.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nihas. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock. And now, a chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not.
From the pistol, here's Love. He lofts it deep right side. Big gain downfield. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
Ready.
Love's going to throw for 2. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
No to return this. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing. You see that loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's
Back to the air. Love. He's going to push one deep down the right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Packers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. Off we go from Green Bay. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Got it? Striker, 3-3. Ready, ready. Black 40. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Drill green. Set.
Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Blue, watch, hut.
To throw is Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hit blaster, stay. Set, hut.
Now Love. That is caught by the tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with... the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
So listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Outside, it's complete. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks will line
They'll throw out of the gun. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45.
Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's in the end zone and interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 34 yards.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Walker. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Now Darnold. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Forced out left. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looks like defense got a head start there. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Let's go.
On play action, Milrow. Out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set, ready. 60 red. Fury, yellow. Set,
off the play fake. Here's Love. Rolling to the left. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This one, up top for Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more time.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Boye Mafe. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Blaster, 33, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And They force fourth down.
Blue striker. Here we go. Set. Red. Yep. Yellow. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. On play action, here's Darnold. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. Now we'll get a two-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Packers 13. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense.
And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Darnold now to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Hey.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If this was just one guy dominating them up front, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can chip him. You can double team him. You can start sliding the offensive line and pass protection his way, trying to slow him down.